Hey, I'm a movement by myself. Hey, when I'm a force, when we're together. Baby, I'm good all by myself. Yes, check the baby hairs out.
You make me better.
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 Hey! hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We had missed you all if you haven't noticed. I thought we were actually gone from you guys for like 2 months. It feels like it is, though. It's been more than a month. It was a month.
We did one in November.
We did one in November. We did it in the first week of November. Bless you, baby.
Excuse me.
It was the first week of November, and we hadn't done another live since then. So it's been a little bit since we've come to you guys live for She Said, She Said.
Yes. What?
And we just wanted to come by and say hello, do a little bit of a recap, go over some things that have transpired in 2018, talk about some of the shows that we've done, because I was looking back on a few of them today.
Yes.
And I think that what we're going to do is that we're going to post some of our most funniest moments from 2018 on our She Said page. So if you are not a part of our She Said group, I'm going to let you know right now, you are missing out. Please go and like and follow the She Said page. It is in the description to this video today.
Yes.
So just letting y'all know, I'm feeling a little Janet-esque, little Patra. I was told I look like Patra too. My baby hairs is popping. And I'm just living my best life.
Yes, you living your best life.
And we wanted to talk.
Tanya, Miriam, Sharon, welcome. Hey, bro, welcome on. Key, hey, sis. Come on and share. Let's get it out. We going. Yes.
We going. So, of course, you already know that for those of you who forgot who we are, I am Majesty. And this chocolate thunder over here, yes, for all of the chocolate. What? I can't call you chocolate?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Is the minister.
What's up?
Just in case y'all forgot, I lost my earring, y'all. It fell down, And of course, because I'm on, is the only reasons why I want to give me a headache. Okay, so there goes. Got my baby hairs on point. Anywho, so we wanted to talk about a couple of things, and then kind of go into a 2018 recap. So we can kind of discuss some things that have happened in 2018, some funny things that have happened, some not so funny things that have happened, and talk about some recent things that have happened, like this Cardi B and Offset situation.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Now, to my Dominican queen, tenemos que hablar, mi amor. Yo no sé lo que está pasando contigo y ese hombre.
Un momento, por favor. Can we get that in English?
I don't know what's happening with you and that man, but I'm going to need you to act like a straight Dominican right now, Cardi B.
I think she is. Sort of. Kind of.
She ain't cut him yet.
Really.
She ain't cut him yet. Until she cuts him, she ain't get...
Okay, so for those that don't know what's going on, if you've been living on a rock, hey, Janet, with Cardi B and Offset, of course he cheated, or was going to cheat, plotting to cheat, planning to cheat.
He couldn't even spell New Orleans. How you trying to cheat and you can't even spell New Orleans? My dude, I'm going to need you to get all the way right. He couldn't, New Orleans. And then lean was, if y'all go Google the text messages from Offset, you're going to be real mad when you look at how he spelled the word New Orleans. New Orleans. But anyway, he was trying to set up a threesome with 2 women. And of course, one of the dolls, because one of them, his name I think is Trinity Doll or something. One of the dolls posted it up on Instagram. So now everybody saw the interaction between her and Offset and him trying to set up this threesome. Well, of course, Cardi B had a little bit, she was done and she ended it. She posted up on Instagram that she was done with the situation and that she was going to be filing for a divorce. Fast forward to her performance at Rolling Loud, where she is the first female to ever headline Rolling Loud. And what does Offset do? The day before, he posted a video on Instagram. I just want my wife back. All I want for Christmas is Cardi and Culture. And I'm sorry. Looked like he was doing it in somebody's bathroom at a strip club, if you ask me.
Know what I'm saying? Horrible.
And of course, she didn't pay him no mind. And because she didn't pay him any attention, what does he do?
This Negro
brings out a billion roses.
Interrupts her show. Let's get that first. He interrupts her performance. Okay, her performance, her job. He pretty much comes to her job. Like somebody will come to your job while you working, doing your thing. That's what he comes to do.
He came and he interrupted her show. Now, if you've seen the video, Cardi B did not look like she was pleased at all.
She was not happy at all.
And people were saying, oh, it's a publicity stunt. No, her face
told it all.
Said, Negro, you not supposed to be. And then he called her bruh.
Right.
Bruh. I'm sorry, bruh.
It's like, what?
What? Like, you gonna call me bruh on top of everything else? I'm gonna come with the baby. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now, I know that some people were saying that he was exerting toxic masculinity because a woman could not do that to a man, show up on his job and demand, give an apology and all that foolery. And I'm inclined to believe that. I don't know many women who would probably go onto somebody's job.
There's a few of them crazy people out there.
I don't know about them folks. I know about me.
That show up at somebody's job. I don't advise that.
Don't do it.
Don't do that. Please don't come to my job.
And then it's so public.
Right. As if it wasn't already public enough. No. Like, can we not? Like, everybody knows, but now can we go ahead and take it private? Because I'm sure it's kind of hurtful.
It's embarrassing.
Right. You look foolish. You look dumb. You look ignorant. He was already cheating on you before you got married. Like, it's like, that was not, no, bruh. And then let's talk about our alpha, bruh. Because I'm pull our alphas to the carpet, too. Oh, Lord.
Offset, you ain't even his daddy. You his stepdaddy, okay? You come on and proceed to talk about Cardi B like she's some thought and there's mental health issues. Bruh, let me tell you something about yourself and your trifling child. Right. Maybe if he wasn't too busy trying to stick his peen into everything, Cardi B wouldn't be rapping at her concerts talking about, I told Offset that we gonna get a divorce. She changing the words to motorsport. Right. And talking to I turned Offset off. She not even saying she turned him on anymore. She changed all the lyrics to her songs. And you mad at her because she is publicly saying she wants a divorce. Mm-hmm. Make that make sense to me, bruh. Because if your wife cheated on you publicly, I'm sure that you would have all of the alpha bros in her mentions and timelines talking about you wrong. But you mad at her because she said she's done with the foolery? I'm confused.
I mean, even just outside of that, I think we just gotten to a point in this day and age where we have everything on social media. Everything is public. Everything is up for discussion from somebody else that's not involved in the situation. And I think that's ridiculous. If something's going on or there's an issue, you're not going to hear it on social media. You're not going to know about it. But I think that's a sign of maturity in grown folks. That's how grown folks do. But this new generation, these young people, they play out everything on social media. Like, I can go on social media right now and I can tell you people I know if the relationship is okay or if it's not okay.
By the statuses they post.
Which is ridiculous. How I grew up or how I was taught or how I was raised, nobody should know what goes on behind your closed doors.
What happens in this house stays in this house.
Which probably has a credence to why most relationships don't work out, because you let everybody else have input and say so. Like, all these people are attacking, hey, what's up? All these people are attacking Offset. All these people are attacking Cardi B. All these people have these opinions on what they should do in their relationship. Mind you, they are married. With a child. What they choose to do is really their business. If she chooses to stay, that's on her. Do I agree with it? Doesn't really matter.
Well, the Bible said that if you cheat, you could go. I know that's what the Bible said. Now I'm gonna
Now you want to use the Bible. Right now you want to quote. Now Majesty wants to try to quote some scriptures, right?
Now I'm gonna need T.I., The Game, and a few of you other folks. Kevin Hart was another one. All you cheaters to stop supporting and trying to make Cardi B feel bad. Talk about she need to take her man back. What? Listen, T.I., you cheat on Tiny every other month to buy her a new Bentley. I'm gonna need you to stop. The Game, your baby's mother left you. Why? Because she wasn't putting up with your foolery. She gave you 3 kids, my dude, and you acted a whole donkey. So what she do? She left you. Daggone right. Kevin Hart, you cheated on your first wife with your new wife. So you ain't nowhere nice either. And then if I'm not mistaken, you got caught cheating on the second wife with a hooker in Vegas. So, those 3 people should offset. Look, listen to me, bruh. Listen, bruh. No. Do not, you don't need no help from nobody outside. Listen, let me tell you, take her to Dykeman, get her some mangú and a nice aguacate. She might talk to you with some plátano maduro. She might talk to you. Because I know she ain't getting no real authentic Dominican food. So if you take her to Dykeman and you get her some good food, she might listen.
Get on the couch.
For like a good 2 seconds. But all these people getting involved, let me explain something to you. If there should ever come a time that me and the boo thing decide that it's done,
not use us as an example because they ain't gonna happen.
Because we are a public example. Because technically our relationship is.
I am not your role model. Thank you. I know that there was an athlete that said that I am not your role model. I do not volunteer for that role.
But we do have people who have come up to us and tell us that we are relationship goals.
Y'all better go look at Joseph and Mary. That's the best example for you. Was it not?
Joseph and Mary.
Joseph and Mary. Mary got knocked up by the Holy Spirit.
You don't.
And Joseph still kept her. Joseph still be rock with her. Married, kept, That's a perfect example.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this, Lord Father God. Well, we are. Keep your business off social media. Let me tell you, when she get on my nerve, y'all don't know about it.
Sure don't.
And when I get on hers, y'all don't know about it.
Sure don't.
And trust me, when we finally say we done, ain't none of y'all gonna be able to
y'all
come
don't
down.
know about that either. Y'all like, y'all not together no more?
What did
What
happen?
happened? The same way we got together and y'all
ain't know about it. Oh, some of y'all was in y'all feelings because y'all ain't know.
People still confused. Well, how long they really been together?
Long enough. We've been together long enough. Some of y'all just said wasn't y'all time to know.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so this toxic masculinity.
Okay.
I think it works a little bit different for gay folks than it does straight folks.
Let me tell you about the turn this because I don't know where you headed with this one.
No, because have you ever had a woman come on your job?
Coming on my job?
Yeah, look
to do what?
To make up with you. And
I have one, but there was not like offset. Nobody knew what they were there for. She did it very tastefully and tactfully. Came in my office and we need to talk and made me sit knee to knee and talk. So I mean that was fine. But to do all what he did or come to my job rah, no ma'am. I'm a professional. We don't do that. I have a degree, so I have a job. You just can't come up with my job like that. No.
Have I had somebody do that to me?
And I'm trying to think. I've never gone up to anybody's job. I'm not doing that.
No, I've never been on somebody's. No, I've never been on somebody's job on some come take me back.
No.
Yes. No. Now that I'm thinking about it. Not even in my dumb days.
Right. No, I'm not going to nobody's job.
So now, do you feel that feminists are being a little bit too much with calling this toxic masculinity, though?
I mean, I don't even, what is toxic? I'm like, what in the world is this new terminology?
Well, toxic masculinity, for those of you who don't know, is, or we can even say possibly masculine-centered women who feel that their masculinity trumps everything. So it's like, I'm a man. The S is on their chest and they feel that it's whatever they're doing is okay. I will say this. I don't think Cardi B could have crashed a Migos concert and that been received well.
It probably would have.
You think so?
It probably would have. I mean, look at the generation. Look what they're about. You know what I'm saying?
I guess
that would have been different. That would have been totally acceptable. But where I come from, where the streets that I roll on, that is not okay. That is not acceptable. Don't come to my job.
Don't come to mine either. Well, you can't get in without a badge. So.
I mean, even if you can get in, don't come to my job. That's where I work at. That's my personal life and work life. Two totally separate things.
Now, I'm going to tell you, regular Joe Schmo, you know, you dudes that work at the UPS, you CNAs, you regular people, don't be trying to go up on folks' jobs doing the foolery now.
Don't do that either, because you mess around and get somebody fired. Now you got to take care of me. Hey, Bishop Stacia, don't do that.
We can't do that. Don't do that. Like,
that's not sweet. What's sweet? Just send me some flowers then. You don't have to come to my job. That's what I'm saying. If you so sorry, that's fine. You didn't apologize. You don't want social media. Made some foolish video. We get that. Yeah. You probably sent a text message flower. Yeah. We get that. Now, respect what she asked for. She needed some space. Back up.
And for those of you who were upset with her because she told people to stay off her husband on social media, at the end of the day, that's still her husband. And I may not like my son's father from time to time, but I'm not going to allow you to bash him. Just like I'm not going to bash him on social media either, because at the end of the day, he is still a direct reflection of who? Me. So with that being said, I would never do that. Right. Not even to a mate or an ex or anything like that, because it's still a direct reflection of me. So stop giving that girl a headache. She is 25 years old. Let that girl be young.
That was a good sign of maturity for her.
On her behalf.
Like, look, we got some stuff going on. Yes, it's made public, but what I need y'all to do is back up off of him and back up off of me.
Please and thank you. Let her figure out what she gonna do with her baby.
Don't come to nobody's job. You sorry, we got you sorry. You should have been sorry before you did it.
Well,
don't be sorry afterwards. But yeah, I do think there are some males that feel because they are a man that they can do any and everything and it is acceptable. And some people actually thought that was very chivalrous for him to do. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. You made it about you and not made it about her.
Because at the end of the day, did you consider, was that something that she would want you to do? Evidently not, based on her reaction. Evidently not, because she didn't take you back right away.
And you stole her moment. She is the first first female artist to be on Rolling Loud Music Festival, headlining, and you took her moment away. So forget her performance, forget what she did at her job. Now you made it all about you coming out with $15,000 worth of roses to tell her boots, bruh, take me back. I wish a fool would. Bruh, you gonna call me. I mean, maybe that's just the way they talk. That's young people talk. I don't know. Maybe. But, so what would be ways that you would want somebody who messed up
to just apologize? And I'm like, okay, I'll get back to you. And give me my space. I'm like that.
Yes.
I'm like, I need a moment. I need a moment. I need to sit with myself, my thoughts, and my feelings first and see how I feel about this. And then once I know how I feel about this, okay, now what decision do I want to make for me? And you have to respect that. That's what you do. You apologize. Okay, you've done that. Now you stay in your lane. You wait.
And you don't wait a long time, too.
You got to sit in there.
And they going to take the dog, too.
You stupid. You real petty boots right now. You real petty boots right now.
She took the dog from
me. You stupid. You dumb. Next.
Okay, so the holidays are here. We're still in the middle of the holidays. And Christmas has come, so we know that everybody has gotten all of the Christmas gifts.
Some of them still in the mail, y'all. I'm telling you, this is one of the worst years for stuff being shipped.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on packages. Word.
When did you order?
Well, before Christmas.
Well, blame it on the UPS, FedEx, and United States Postal Services, and
you wait on your gift. I was like, I hope it get here. It should. What's today's date?
The 28th.
It should have been here.
Well, we wanted to talk about what are some things you should not give a person.
Anything you order online. Shoot.
Something that you don't want in the holidays that you okay. Something that your coworkers should not give you.
Draws. Cologne. Don't buy nobody no cologne. Man, okay, I can talk about it now for this time. Somebody got me some cologne before. It's nothing I would ever wear. Ever. I'm very particular about how I smell. That's why I get my own smell goods.
Yeah, underwear from somebody who is not your mate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little
about my underwear. She know what I like.
Yeah,
where I shop at.
American Eagle.
That's right.
Listen, they ain't cutting the check, so we can't be shouting them out too much.
I know.
But yeah, underwear,
perfume. We going back to that perfume and cologne. Don't do that. Don't buy appliances either. Like, don't buy no vacuum. And you know the house ain't clean. Like, you know.
That's shade. That ain't even.
I'll buy you a vacuum.
It's not even a question of you should not buy it. That's shade. Could you imagine, or if somebody gave you deodorant in a washcloth or something? That is shade. I know some people who have done that to someone who smelled bad at work. They gave them a whole Bath and Body Works set and like soaps and whatnot to this person, and told them, well, they indirect. I know if I would get it, I would be like, "What you trying to say? I stink?" I would have some questions. Me personally.
Now you got me thinking about all those Christmas where I seen coworkers do that to each other. That made me think.
Has anybody ever given you a Bath and Body Works?
No.
Okay. I hate that. Don't give me a Bath and Body Works set. Do not. Listen, just give me a gift card.
Matter of fact, don't do that no more. Don't buy Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body Works. That is so played out.
Yes.
Can you be a little more original?
A little bit more. Listen,
I'm for real.
Just listen. Dunkin' Donuts is my favorite spot.
You so stupid.
Buy me a gift card to Dunkin' Donuts. I promise you, I will so greatly appreciate. I will go and get my extra large coffee with extra cream, 4 pumps of the pumpkin, and 6 Splendors. Thank you very much.
So we got Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secrets, underwear, appliances, cologne and perfumes. What's up, Pastor E? What else? Bad Christmas gifts. Oh, 2 clothes?
Socks.
Clothes and socks, like, somebody in my family, I'm not going to name their names, but probably everybody know. They give bad Christmas gifts. They always give me scarves and hats. So, like, I'm good. Like, I'm Gucci. Please, just don't give me nothing.
Scarves and hats aren't bad. I mean, if they're cashmere.
No, they're not. They're the kind you just, nobody will wear in public. They're not even a Dollar Tree brand. They're just, I don't know what kind of brand they are. But no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't buy me no scarf and hat. Do not. I'm at the age now, I'll tell you no thank you, but no thank you.
Oh my God. So you guys tell us what's something that you've gotten for Christmas that you're like, you wish that you didn't. Y'all probably
Patsy, what'd you get?
You probably
you
won't
like?
Post it up because whoever you with is sitting right next to you.
You still with them?
And you over there mad because they get you some bootleg. Oh, and costume jewelry. Let me tell you some of you folks about that.
Turn people next green.
Don't buy me no costume. I don't care how many times you see. No, I'm very particular about my pieces. Currently right now I'm into Michael Kors accessories. So I know that might not be something that folks would like to purchase for me.
Which is fine, because you don't need purchase nothing like that anyway. Stay in your lane.
Oh my God. Move right along swiftly.
I wish they would.
Now we know New Year's is coming and half of y'all finna make a whole set of resolutions that y'all ain't finna keep. So why is we even making them? That is what I want to know. Are we gonna? Are we really gonna keep New Year's resolutions? Me. If I hear one person, I swear to God, if I hear one person on my timeline say New Year, new me, I'ma go ham on your status. So please, don't do it to yourself. I'm so tired of y'all New Year, new me, and you leaving 2018 when you said that.
It's still the old you. New year. That's it.
I'm gonna need you to get it right.
But I do have a couple of tips for you, okay? If you want to make a resolution, fine. That's not a problem. It's okay.
Y'all know
about that too.
Y'all know that these top 10s from these top lists from her.
No, this is really good. If you're going to have a resolution or a vision or whatever you want to call it, a couple of things, get you some accountability partners. Don't do it alone.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay? Because me and my brother Nicole, we're going to do this, watching what we eat things, and some other people want to join in. So we're going to do it together. Good. We're going to make sure we help one another out. You drink enough water. Do it with the group, okay? Because it makes it a little bit easier, okay? The other thing, too, you make the vision, make it plain. Write the vision, make it plain, all right? You want to buy a house, that's fine, okay? But what's your plan to be able to buy a house in 2019? How much you willing to put down? How much are you saving? What does your credit score look like? What kind of neighborhood do you want to be in? What kind of house do you want? Do you have a realtor already? Did you already apply for a loan? Like, what kind of plan, preparation are you making to achieve that? It's great to have a goal. That's fine. But you have to have steps to go along with that goal and give yourself a timeline.
Oh, that makes sense.
The other thing is, make sure it's something realistic. Sure, I want to lose weight, but is it realistic for me to say I'm going to lose 100 pounds in a year?
It can be done, though.
Is it healthy? Am I really going to do that? I know me. No. So let me be wiser. You know what I'm saying? Let me be smarter. Let me present myself with a challenge of something I'm actually going to be able to achieve and get done. So I'm not just making these resolutions and these grandiose ideas and never accomplishing them, because that makes me a hypocrite and a liar.
Oh.
Let's be honest.
You took it to a whole new up place.
That's true. I mean, it's the truth, you know? Because my thing is, be a person about your word. Mm-hmm. Don't say it if you're not going to do it.
Exactly.
So don't say things that you know good and well
that you're not
going to do.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you know you keep a nasty house, okay? Ain't no need, but I'm going to keep my house clean every single day. No, you know that's not true. I'm going to clean my house at least once a week or once a month. That's something achievable for you if you keep a nasty house.
If you keep a nasty house, I'm going to need you to have several seats.
Right, but I'm just saying. You know, let's make something, I mean, it just makes something achievable, you know? If you I'm going to read the whole Bible and the whole here, you ain't never opened the Bible. You don't own a Bible. So let's not make it
Bible app.
Let's not make it something like that. Just try something simpler. Break it down in steps. Make it achievable. There's nothing wrong with resolutions, but the problem is that we make these plans and we don't have any steps in place to help achieve these plans. That's foolish and unwise.
Okay.
So that's all I have. See, it wasn't bad.
Oh, I thought you was gonna see. I ain't sip nothing else because usually you go on these things and then I be, spitting stuff out through my nose. I'm trying to stay cute because my beat is kind of cute.
Just there's nothing wrong with making them. Also, vision boards are great. Create a vision board so you can see the things that you want to achieve. And it makes you visualize every single day. What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to get done? What are you trying to do?
Well, that makes sense. That was sensible.
Thank you. See,
look at you.
I'm not cutting up today. I'm gonna cut up though. The next one. I'm just trying to tell you now. Oh, the next topic is gonna be something else.
The things we are leaving in 2018.
Yes, we got a couple things we want to let go.
What are we leaving in 2018, baby?
Kanye West.
Wait, no, not yet. We canceling him out. He on the sick and shut-in list. We gonna come to him late.
That's not.
Well, you know what? Let's go there since we do it. No, it's not the same thing.
Oh, I thought it was the same thing.
Well, let's go to it. Some things who is it over for in 2018 that we have canceled them in 2018? Baby said Kanye West.
You got to go.
We are canceling Kanye West. We are leaving him in 2018. If I'm not mistaken, didn't we have a year in review last year? We said we was leaving him then too.
We tried to give him a chance. Hopefully he came out the sunken cave. It's whatever we call it, the sunken place. But no, we're going to leave him.
So we're canceling Kanye West again.
And we're taking Rachel Dolezal back in 2019.
We're taking Rachel back?
We're taking Rachel Dolezal back in her transracial self. She coming on back to our side. Whatever, she's the only down one out of all of them.
Oh my God. Who else did we cancel in 2018? Roseanne. Well, we did. They like legitimately canceled her.
Why did we let her come back? Wasn't she like dead or something?
I guess.
I don't know.
And then of course, we got Trump on him.
That's number one.
We still trying to wait for the impeachment so we can go on ahead. I don't even know if we should even try to move forward with this impeachment because
Michael Pence gonna be we leaving him in 2019. The whole Republican Party. Let's just leave them in 2019. That whole administration, yeah, all of them. Every Tea Party, yeah, Liberty, all of them. 2019. Let's leave them.
And then
2018.
We're leaving R. Kelly officially.
Finally.
R. Kelly did a show.
Can we leave all the pedophiles?
Yeah.
Can we leave all the pedophiles?
R. Kelly had a show overseas where he sung to the women, "Who wants to come to America with me? Do you have your shots?" That is what he sang. Why is he in other countries asking women, do they have their shots? And do you want to come to the U.S. with me? It's official. I think that once people saw that video of him,
it shouldn't have taken all that. Like, it should have been done like a long time ago when he married Aaliyah.
I blame her parents for that one.
I don't care. That was a problem for me. Whether her parents gave permission or not, she's a child.
I can agree with that.
And then there's been a historical I mean, even family members said he sexually assaulted their. I mean, this is nothing new.
Oh, there was family members that came on.
If you look it up, he has a history of pedophilia, sexual assaults. Like, that's his history. Like, why are we now just in 2018 trying to, and not even really trying, because people still play his music. DJs are still having parties, playing his songs.
We were at a function.
Yep, still.
And we was name love, and then we had to catch ourselves wait a minute. We don't two-step to him no more. Like,
I've asked somebody, like, yo, cut that off. We don't support him.
Like, I really felt bad, because I was getting into it, and then I was like,
you know, when the Kings of R&B concert come on, I can't go. If he's going to be on the billboard, I feel some kind of way about that.
Which brings us to the last person we were trying to cancel in 2018, Jacquees.
Who is he? I'm still trying to figure out who this boy is.
I know you want to rub. I know you want to.
Please.
It's not, he took the Avant song and flipped it. I know you want to.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, who? I mean, really?
Okay, so for
He's
those
2 days old.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, Jacquees said that he was the king of R&B. Now, I was a little bit confused at first.
Bless his heart, Jesus.
Because Jacquees don't got no real original music. Everything that he's done has been a flip of somebody else's music, which now they've even created a petition saying that Jacquees, he flipped Candy Girl.
Okay.
And people were like, and he made a whole video for it and everything. And then he did Candy Coated Raindrops by Soul For Real too.
That was my song. Candy Coated Raindrops, you're so sweet, my candy rain.
Well, Jacquees didn't sound like the little boy from the thing. So people were very, 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 very not happy with him, you know, demolishing the song. And they have proceeded to create a petition that is circulating through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter that 11,000 people have signed thus far, telling Jacquees to sit his little scrawny behind down.
Guess he's not the king of R&B then.
Which then brought up the conversation for some real folks. Who is the king of R&B? I think it's Luther and Chubby Luther. I'm just thinking. Maybe Al Green, and I'm only saying that
old school king.
Yeah, because I was listening to the music from Christmas when we hung out with the family.
We're gonna do Marvin Gaye
and Otis Redding.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So now if we're talking about current R&B kings. People were trying to put R. Kelly in that.
He can't be in that.
But because of the things that he's done, we have to remove him from that category. And as TP2 would still be a good album.
I would put Usher.
Yes, I would put Usher.
I would put Joe on there. I would put Tyrese on there.
Yes. Tyrese did come out and say that he was the king of R&B.
Yeah. And for those that know good music, I mean, you know, there's a couple people you can put on there.
Anthony Hamilton.
I'm saying Carl Thomas.
Oh yes, emotional.
You can put what's the white boy's name?
John B.
John B. Child. Let me tell you, I saw a video of John B. playing the piano and singing at the same. That I'm gonna say that brother. That artist,
he a brother.
He is something serious.
He got a black soul. It's okay.
He's something serious though.
But I couldn't understand. Jacquees is really in. And you got some people who should not be calling themselves the king of R&B. Jay Holiday, go away. You had to, and then he did a live video.
Not even Chris Brown. He's got good music, which is great, but I would not say king of R&B. I'm sorry.
For those of you who keep bringing up Trey Songz, no. Trey Songz makes sex music. It is not R&B. P. Diddy came on and said that real R&B is supposed to make you feel something and make you move, make a woman feel special on the inside for it to be an R&B king. And I'm gonna have to agree with him on that. Trey Songz is trying to lay up with you all the time. He want the neighbors to know his name, you know, and he want to do it in the outside. Like, no, I can't do him.
So, Jacquees,
I'm gonna need Jacquees to have several seats
in 2018.
Are we gonna leave you in 2018 for real? For real?
Yes. Also, too, these rapper violence. You know, they're trying to bring Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. thing. You know, East, West Coast, West, whatever it is. All that thugging y'all be doing. Let that go in 2018. You know, let that go.
Yeah, all that beefing.
Yeah,
I need y'all to stop it and let it go before somebody actually does die.
Another person.
Listen, Tekashi 6ix9ine is another person that got canceled in 2018, and you listen. Now the feds has got a hold of him,
right?
And now
he crying now.
Now he crying. But when you was inviting people to your genitals and talking all kind of crazy and being involved in a whole set of gang activity, you ain't get it from Bobby Shmurda. Right. They gave him, 10, 12 years in jail. So listen, y'all kids, see, again, this little social media thing that y'all be playing with, the police are watching
it. They're using it.
And they're using your own words, the things that you say out your mouth that are going to get you in trouble. Like, stay up off these phones. Stop giving your location. Like, those are things that we really need to start canceling in 2018. Because y'all people are giving yourself access to way too many people. And then when somebody runs up on you and actually does something to hurt you, you looking for the police to help you. Exactly. Well, if maybe you wasn't posting everything that you do on social media every 2 minutes, you wouldn't have a problem.
You'd be amazed how many people get arrested from things they put on social media.
And they reading it back to you in open court.
Pictures with stuff that's stolen. Flossing and flaunting. Let that go in 2018.
Listen, if Tekashi 6ix9ine and Bobby Shmurda weren't perfect examples of people who are now dead, who are not dead, but who are in jail. Right. And what about that other guy? Oh my gosh, the other kid who they killed him in Florida. I even forget his name.
That was not too long ago, right?
Yeah, that was over the summer. Tentacion.
Yeah, Tentacion.
So I mean, listen, if those aren't XX Tentacion, if those are not perfect examples of people who have died and or caught up
under video games, no extra lives,
under federal investigation for some foolery you posted on social media, listen,
let it go.
Y'all better.
Can we also let go of grills finally? As they see people, I've seen people wearing grills again. Can we let that go finally? Grill fronts, is that possible? I'm just asking. I didn't know if it's still a thing or not, but I've been seeing them a lot more. People and older people, like they went and got them out of the archives, or they just, I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna clean this up, put this in my mouth. No, let it go.
When we were in New Orleans, that was funny. We've seen so many people with grills. I don't know if it's a New Orleans thing or what it was, but let me tell you, I seen more gold in folks' mouths than I have ever seen in all of my days. And let me tell you, back in my heyday, I had a bottom set of grills. And I just thought I was cute. But that was during my Wu-Tang Clan era. We not in 1999 anymore. This ain't 98.
No.
We gotta let that go. So now, the last thing that we actually have is a recap of 2018.
Oh boy. Some
funny things that have happened in 2018. This wasn't funny. Aretha Franklin passed away.
No, it wasn't funny.
But what was funny?
That funeral was funny.
That funeral was funny. Her 3 wardrobe changes was funny. Ariana Grande getting groped up by the bishop in her little piece of skirt. Fanny and Jennifer Hudson came and just slayed people all in the spirit of things.
The naps and snacks that be handed out doing the
snack. Yes. Roland Martin and them eating chips at the. Whoo! Lord Jesus, we gonna pray. Aretha, rest in peace, Aretha.
Finally,
but you know that
2 months.
You know that funeral was not
ridiculous.
What else did we have on here? Essence Festival happened, and Janet was a disappointment.
Pure disappointment, y'all. I'm still trying to. They owe me a check behind that. They do. I'm sorry. I had to go see somebody about that. I was distraught. All I wanted was pleasure principle. I'm just so distraught. I don't even know what I wanted anymore from Janet, but I didn't get it.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
So that was another highlight of her comeback. Was another highlight after her baby,
no, go back.
It was kind of lackluster.
Go back. That was the worst ever.
Who else? The Afro Latina X. Yeah, Latina X. Hey, Latina X. Hey, which is me. I am an Afro Latina. Hey.
Oh, yeah, she got braids.
Touch my girls. See, that's why you're coughing, because you're choking. So that was a big thing, especially with Amara La Negra, who came out as an Afro-Latina.
You don't stop cussing.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Amara?
Oh, never mind. You speak Spanish.
Oh, yeah. Amara La Negra. That's what she calls herself. Anyway, for those of you who've been under a rock, Love and Hip Hop Miami came out, and they had Amara La Negra on there, and she identified as an Afro-Latina, which is not a term that was not heard of before, but I think it was now publicized more because she was on the show. And a lot of people, such as myself, or women of Dominican descent, well, not all women of Dominican descent, but a lot of people took on to the word Afro-Latino because it's technically what we are. I consider myself an Afro-Latino. I'm Dominican. If y'all know, the island of Hispaniola sits right on the other side of Haiti. Everybody in Haiti is what? Black. They African. They not even black. They African. Okay, they African. They came from Africa. So I would be a fool to think that some of that blood does not run through me. I know that my boo thing is trying to make it seem like it don't. But let me explain something to you. I'm not white like the driven snow.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'm not that white. I got some melanin, a little something going on. And
it's good lighting, that's all.
But I do consider myself an Afro-Latina woman. More often than not, I am viewed as a black woman. People do not believe that I'm Hispanic until they hear me speak Spanish.
And then she sound like Rosie Perez.
Then I sound like Rosie Perez. Or when I get angry and I really start going a mile a minute, then you can hear all of my Brooklyn come out. Then they're like, ooh, wait, she might just be. Or like when babes say I got my red lipstick on, then I look like,
real Spanish.
Real Spanish. However, Afro-Latina was something that came out. A lot of people were upset with that whole Afro-Latina. Some of your folks was mad at us.
Yes, because a part of that was saying that they had the same experience as African Americans in the United States, and it's two totally different experiences. I'm sorry. Your experience is not the same as slavery experience here in the United States. Point blank, period. So don't try to relate to me on that level, because I am going to get offended.
And I can understand that. And I think everyone is different. For Dominicans of your hue, oftentimes they still consider themselves white because the Queen of Spain told them that they was white.
I ain't got those kind of problems.
So for those people, we looking at y'all with side eye because when the police come for you, they coming for the black person. They ain't coming for the, because the Queen of Spain told you.
Right, which is a different experience because you guys have that option. I don't have that option.
No, you don't have that option.
That's not even a consideration. So I'm like, I did feel some kind of way like Afro-Latina. What are you saying? Okay, yeah, your ancestors came from Africa. I get that. But you are not, and people are trying to equate it to African American and Afro-Latina. No, it's two totally different things, two totally different concepts, two totally different experiences.
And I think that this year that created a divide for Black Hispanics and Black Americans. And it did create a divide, but I think what happened is that the conversations that we're having right now were not established. Racism in Dominican Republic is not the same as racism here. Racism in Dominican Republic is against our own people. Because I am lighter, I am what most would consider a Cibaeña in Dominican Republic. I would be preferred. If you were as dark as Tanya, you wouldn't be. You would be discriminated against. We're both the same people. We could both be Dominican. However, because she's darker and I'm lighter, I would be the preferred. And even outside of Tanya, I have a sister who is her complexion, and I was the preferred because I was lighter than her, which is crazy because my father's Tanya's complexion.
No, he ain't. She keeps saying that. Now I think my baby blind.
Baby, my daddy dog, he wasn't that light. He wasn't light like me.
Okay, we're gonna let it go.
But our experiences in that regard are going to be different. So for argument's sake, basically, I'm a white woman in the Dominican Republic. I would be considered a white woman.
I ain't a white woman on any continent of any part of America.
But here in the United States, I would not be considered a white woman. I would be biracial or black or some
white Hispanic.
Yeah, or something else.
Still white Hispanic.
White Hispanic, because on the census, I am, even though I don't give black white, I am checked off as a white Hispanic.
Thank you.
So I think that that's what made a lot of African Americans upset, because they felt that a lot of Hispanic Americans were taking on a struggle that was not necessarily theirs to take.
No. And not one that they can relate to.
I can never in life understand what it is to be an ancestor of a slave. Maybe I could in Dominican Republic, but again, that life for them, even as slaves, was way different than what it was here. They had a lot of civil liberties that a lot of African Americans here on the United States, on the mainland, like the Dominicans call this place, in DR,
no idea about.
Yeah, they have no idea about.
Hey.
So in Dominican Republic, they were able to live on their own. They were able to have.
They were
families.
actually able to have slaves.
They themselves were able to have slaves. So the experience is way different, and I will never want to take away from her experience, her ancestors' experience, her family's experiences. I would never want to take away from that. And I think that that's what even her and I had conversations where she was offended with me because she thought I was trying to take her experience. And no, my experience is completely different. It will never equate to hers. For me personally, I've always felt that I wasn't Spanish enough to be with the Spanish people, and I was never black enough to be with the black folks. So I oftentimes sat right in the middle, because Spanish people didn't vibe with me too much because I looked like a black girl, and then black people didn't want to vibe with me because I spoke Spanish. So it was like 6 of one and half a dozen of the other.
Right.
But then another big thing that happened this year was the midterm elections. Atlanta, listen, if this was not, speaking on racism, if this was not a year that should have opened up everybody's eyes to be woke in this country.
We did get a lot more women and diversity.
We did. Now, for those who did go out and voted and let their voice be heard, shout outs to you, who stood in the lines, who waited in the heat in Atlanta, the people in Florida who were robbed of their governor. Like, it was so many different things that happened during this election year. But for those of us, who actually paid attention, I really hope that a lot of you realize that racism is alive and well in 2018, and it will still continue to be alive and well in 2019. I think that was something that was very evident with places like Georgia.
Yeah, but it's always been evident.
I think that the lens it was more polarized this time around. I think media did a very good job on showing those things. Social media also played a huge role in those stories actually being heard, and people understanding that voter suppression is really a thing.
Yes, it is.
And the Voters Act of 1965 is something that comes under attack more often than not, and a lot of us do not understand that we need to continue to have that act enforced and pushed, just like our affirmative action, which technically were made for white women, but it does benefit us African Americans and us minorities in work, in healthcare, education, and different housing, and different things like that. So for anyone who thinks that the affirmative action should be thrown out the window, wait
until it's thrown.
Wait till it's thrown out the window, and now you can't get a job anywhere, or your kids will not get the proper education that they need,
or someone can deny you living in a neighborhood.
Exactly. And that's not just with minorities of color, that's also with people in the LGBT community as well.
And social economical status.
Exactly.
Sometimes people are like, you don't make enough to live here.
Another thing, are trans women being killed crazy.
Yeah.
That's something that isn't spoken a lot of, and I think that
just the trans community altogether is just ridiculous.
And it's something that's not spoken of. It's not something that's televised, but I think that we need to speak their names in order for people to know that this is an actual thing that is happening. Like, I don't even know how many. I think it was 11 in Florida at one point, and there are like different numbers across the country that these women are being killed, and it's alarming to think that someone would make it okay to kill another human being, and
period. I don't care what they are.
Exactly, but because they feel that because they are trans, it's okay. Like, they're disposable. They're not disposable, folks.
But I think that's the climate that we're in. You know, that people feel that if you don't look like me, if you don't believe like me, then you don't deserve to be valued.
And I think that those are things that we need to stay woke for in 2019. Walking into 2019, we know what we have in this country. We know who we have as a president in this country.
No, we don't. Because he ain't mine.
Well, he's not mine neither. But for right now, they calling him something. So we have to be mindful of the positions that we are in for the next 2 years until this man is literally out. And then we have to be mindful of the fact that we are minorities, even if you're white, but if you're a part of the LGBT community, you're still affected.
They don't think so, but that's a whole nother conversation.
That's a whole nother
I'm moving to Canada. I told you.
What else happened this year that was kind of crazy?
That's pretty much the biggest thing.
That
takes the cake.
That takes the cake.
I mean, Bill Cosby finally got sentenced.
Oh yeah. Bill Cosby was a thing. The women's right movement, the Me Too movement was
all the hashtag movements.
Yes. The Me Too movement was a big one. Like, I was clutching my pearls at Russell Simmons getting caught out there in some mess. Am I surprised? Not really. Honestly, to be brutally honest, I was expecting more black entertainers to be pulled out of the closet.
Yeah.
But someone made a comment, actually Charlamagne the God made the comment that it's expected in our communities.
Yeah. There's a lot of sexual abuse and sexual assault that happens in the African American community. Thank you for checking in. We appreciate it.
Corinne Steffens is a person who wrote a book who talked about all the sexual abuse and all the things that have happened.
But it happens. But in our community and our families, we're taught to not talk about it.
Yes.
Like, if you even Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill, that was the first time that that has been brought up to the public eye, where you have a black woman that's talking about being sexually assaulted or whatever, harassed or however was from a black man, and you saw how that went down.
Yeah, it didn't go.
It didn't go well. He still got it.
And what was the other guy who not Jeff Sessions, the other Supreme Court justice that the women were coming out of the woodworks like roaches?
I have no idea.
But that was another one where people were, this whole thing, I mean...
But it happens a lot.
I would go into a whole, white woman thing. Oh, Barbecue Becky.
Oh, yeah.
All the people who decided to call the police on black people for just existing. That was another thing.
In 2018.
You called the police on somebody barbecuing. You called the police on someone selling water.
Airbnb.
Cigarettes.
sleeping on the couch in their own dorm room.
Like, there was so many different moments where
going to Starbucks to have a meeting. Grocery stores. I'm just saying, it's like, it's ridiculous. You can't be black and live.
You sure enough cannot be black and live. And I think that
being in the neighborhood. That was the most recent one.
Or the
the one on the college campus where the students were going to the library and this white student comes up and just, pretty much verbally accosts them.
Or the Mexicans who were in California fixing their grandparents' home, the front of the home, and the white woman came across the street to berate them and fight them, and told them that they needed to go back to the wall, and that's why Trump like, she had a whole thing. Mm-hmm. I mean,
or the white woman that attacked that black, the Mexican Hispanic lady at the Target, I think it was.
It's J.C. Penney.
Yeah, at the grocery, whatever that was, they had that as well. The DACA. I still don't know what's going on. Oh, and all the kids that got snatched from the parents at the wall, they can't get them back to their parents now.
The people, the children that were in
cages. What happened to all these children? What happened to the children? Anybody know what happened to those kids?
Everybody in 2019, we need to go in very awake and aware of the things that are happening around us.
Let me tell you, if you're an immigrant, don't come here. I'm just being honest with you. Don't come here. They don't want us. I was born here.
I think but one thing
it's
that people don't
understand, the home of the brave. It's not a land of opportunity. Go anywhere else.
But the thing about it is that a lot of people look at the mainland, because that's what they call the United States, the mainland, a place of milk and honey. It's
not.
And
it's thorns and thistles.
And I think it's not until people actually get here and realize what the struggle really is, that now they understand that it's not the land of opportunity and milk and honey.
I get it still may be better from where you're from, but I'm trying to tell you,
go to Europe.
To leave one struggle just to go into another struggle, it's not worth it.
Take yourself to Europe. Go
to Canada.
Go to Australia.
Thurgood. He's the bomb.
But I just think that going into 2019, that's one thing that we need to do is stay woke and be supportive of one another.
I don't even say stay woke. Be active. Don't stay awake. We're awake. We see it's happening. We catch them. Everybody got the phone ready to record at any time. That's fine and great, but you need to do more than recording a video.
Yeah, we need to put motion into put action behind our words, and not just be angry for 10 minutes and then move on to the next. Like, y'all got upset of a white man wearing a Wakanda shirt. Really? That's not important. Like, then if he would have been a black person in the Wakanda shirt, y'all would have been stereotypical. So which one is it? We can't have it both ways. You can't be mad when the white people are trying to be sensitive about us and even let the white man put the Wakanda shirt on. Then you want to bash the people for putting the white man in the Wakanda shirt. But if he'd have put it in the black one, you'd have had some other people talking about, oh, stereotypical black person. You want to put the black guy in the Wakanda shirt. Like, y'all, we got to pick our struggles sometimes in our fights and make the ones that we do choose to fight the most important ones. Like, for real. Yes. Is that it, babe?
That is. It's depressing. I'm so glad 2018 gone there.
Yes. So, tomorrow, hopefully, we will be having another discussion.
Yes.
If you follow our She Said group, then you will know that we had posted an article about 2 weeks ago that discussed the femme butch or masculine centered experience. And there was a young lady who wrote an article where she discussed what do you do in situations where you are with your femme-aggressive partner and you have heterosexual cis males attacking you or trying to...
She gave some tips.
Some to which we kind of agree, and some to which we were kind of like, Yeah. But it did bring up a conversation that we were having, just discussing why people choose the mates that they choose.
And then the other one was an article about a woman that actually has a school
that teaches your daughters how to be wives
and to be dependent.
Totally dependent.
And I was like, oh gosh, we gotta talk about this. Jesus.
So we wanted to kind of leave the funny here and then just bring the serious stuff in tomorrow. We are hoping to have another couple with us to kind of discuss some of those topics, especially the one about the femme butch topic in that article, so that we can kind of give get different perspectives from other people who can, chime in on what their experience is. So we're hoping that everybody can tune in tomorrow. We will keep you guys posted as to the time. And, you know, you guys can always check us back.
Yep.
So that is all we got. So until tomorrow. Oh.
Hey. Hopefully you guys had a good Christmas. Hey. Good all by myself.
Hey.
Me better. You make me better. You make me better.
You make me better. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, have a great night.
Take care.
Bye.